Good morning, everyone. How we doing? All right. We have got some stuff to do before we start spending the currency. I have made a little list here of everything that I kind of want to see for myself before and after the upgrades. This isn't necessary, but it's just something that I'm a big nerd about. I like seeing the numbers. So I'm going to start with setting up a new galaxy. We'll let it run for about 10 minutes and then record what the value's at. And then I need to get it set up to where I've got all enough planets unlocked to actually assign all of our managers to. So that's the first thing we're going to start with. And with that, let's go ahead and sell this galaxy. Time needed for debris. That's kind of subjective. It kind of changes, but what is it normally? Like an hour, 10 minutes? That one kind of depends. I'll do this. We'll do time needed for debris. Before was about 1 hour. And we'll say 15 minutes with 3 boosts. And after, we'll see if we can get anything without the boost, or if I only need 1 boost to make it to an hour. I think that'll work. Alright, I'm going to set this new galaxy up and get a 10-minute record on there, and then start unlocking the rest of the planets. And we're just going to do our 31 mine rate on these planets. It's going to take a little bit to get into a tournament, but that's alright. I know that we are excited for upgrades. The 2x bonus, that is for the offer wall, where you can play other games to get dark matter. It is not recommended to put a lot of time or effort into that. Yeah, I'm gonna do the challenge after the upgrades. Yeah, we're gonna do this galaxy once just to get it set up so I can see all the before and after, and then we'll do a challenge and see what the after looks like during the challenge. Let's see where we're at right now. This one, 3 minutes in, 10 billion value. Morning, Swag. Appreciate you joining in, man. I'm excited too. That's what I'm missing. I need circuit. Do that. Oh, I need to go full screen again. I think I'm gonna move those managers back to where I had them. I moved them down the list, and I see where the issue with moving them down the list comes in, because I do not want to put them on higher level planets. Okay, need solar panel. Well, that's not fair. Yeah, that kind of skews that little test. So 7 minutes, one asteroid right there should have been worth about, I guess depending on what it would have hit on. What was I at, 600 billion? It definitely would have gotten me over a trillion. I'm going to say a 10-minute galaxy would have netted me, we're going to say 2 trillion. That's not a fair assessment right there. Make it up to planet 31. I guess we need to try to go to 32. Okay, so I need lasers, advanced battery, fun stuff. Whatever. I'll move those back. Alright, let me do that now, actually. So this guy, we're going to move to 12. 11. 10. 22, 23, 24. Alright, I hope y'all understand why I did that. had to move those managers around. They were going to be in the way right there. Alright, last thing I want. So we need circuits, computers, thermal scanners. Okay. Alright, let's do it this way. So, planet 1 mine rate, no manager. $38K with manager. And we're just going to give you a 5-star. 338K. Good. We have that. Okay, we need to look at craft speed. I need that. AT in 5 hours, not bad. Alright, 10 computers. And 5 basic computers. So we need 20. That's basically all the managers I can throw on right now. So let's record our before on the stats. We got 16.01 on mine rate, 9.19 ship speed, 10.55 cargo. Morning, Steph. Thanks for joining. We're going to get into starting these upgrades here in just a few minutes. So I want to see craft speed. Okay. Alright, so glass is actually good. Let's do circuit. Lens. Yeah, lens, laser. Computer. I think solar panel will be a good one to keep an eye on. Alright. Morning, Calypso. We are very, very close to being done here. With just getting an initial starting point set up. Alright, I think we've waited long enough. That should be everything I want to do. Let's... Yeah, I could record while I stream. That'll work. Okay, so for anyone joining in, we have not done any of the upgrades yet. We haven't spent any of the currencies. We are about to. I wanted to get a little checklist together of what my stats were looking like before we made any changes. This is what I have now. And we're going to update the list as we can with all these upgrades that we're about to do. I think this is a decent list. If there's anything you see that I need to make note of or that you want to see the difference in, let me know. Alright, and with that, what do y'all want to see first? We're going to save the space station for last, because I'm pretty sure I know what I want to get here, but I'm going to let the other upgrades kind of speak for the space station. Do we want to do manager pools first, or go through the mothership room first and kind of see where that puts us? What do y'all want to see? Rooms, I think that's a good starting point too. We got a manager's. I think rooms. There's really only one way to go about it. I feel like kind of putting my money where my mouth is. I always tell everyone keep your rooms about the same level, same cost, and you can see that I've done that, except for a couple of them, like the lounge and the classroom. We've got 750,000 credits. God, that's a lot. And these 10,000 upgrade rooms, they need to go up. Classroom's going to take, like, it takes 100,000 credits all on its own. So, not going to be touching the classroom. Maybe we put 1 point into it, but 100,000 credits for one upgrade is a little too much to ask. But the other rooms, 10,000 credits, I think we can get quite a bit of an upgrade there by upgrading those. So let's go from the top. First thing we're going to do is take everything to 20. And I like to use P1 as the reference. Oh, so we have 400k on this. So what is it without the manager? So that's John. Where's John? There he is. 42k. Update my page right there. There we go. Put John back on. Alright, let's start with mine rate. We're going to take this up to 20. How many levels do I need to get to 20? Is it 1, 2, 3? Okay, 3, not bad. We'll do 3 on these. And we're already down 200,000 credits. That's, yeah, I knew this wasn't going to be a lot. I wouldn't mind getting our backup generator up just a little bit more, but maybe later. Surges, don't really care. Alloy and item value, yes. We're going to take you to 30. Colonizing bonuses, always good. Asteroid and debris value is going to be big. Okay. So that was 750 down to 380. Roughly 400,000 credits just gone. What do we do next? What do we focus on? So asteroid and debris is always going to be nice. Colonizing bonuses for the VPS. Don't care too much about it. Alloy and item value, that would help out too. But so would everything else. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to do this. We're going to do 2 mine race, get it up to 30. Ship speed and cargo can be left alone. 2 smell speeds, 2 craft speeds. Two sales. 2 belt studies. 1 colonizing bonus. Okay. I like that. Let's do it. Let's get one classroom upgrade. We're about to do a lot of stuff with the managers. I think that'll help out quite a bit. Let's see if we can pull anything right here. Nothing, okay. 1 manager. God, that's chunky. Okay. And we should have enough for a credits as well. Boom. and the rest we'll pump into the backup generator. There we go. All right, that's 750,000 credits gone. Let's see. For now, P1 is up to 472k from 400k. That's not bad. Did our craft speed go down? Yes, it did, by about 3 seconds. Solar panel was sitting at 25, now it's at 22. Let's take a look at manager stats. It only went up by 0.05, but okay, it went up a little bit from 1601 to 1629. Okay, we saw a difference there. That's good. Obviously, that wasn't going to be big, but it was going to be something. All right. Next up, we have got 6,800 dark matter. That's going to be enough for 13 manager pulls. Looking at our managers, once we get to about 24 is when we are scraping the bottom of the barrel for decent managers. So I really need to fill out from 24 up to 32. I'm wanting to get something to put in those slots that's going to be worth it. What do we have? We have one free, so that's 14 4 stars, and then quite a few of the other ones. I'm going to save those for last to see if we need to do any heavy promoting. Let's get started with pulling all of the 4 and 5 star managers. Alright, first one is not good. That's okay. Here we go. You know, if I need to get one for craft speed, that'll work. That's a 5 star. Okay, 4 star craft speed. I would like to keep him. Nothing there. No. Okay, you know, 5 stars, they're good. We need more 6 stars. We'll have to promote to a 7 star here soon. But we need, there we go. There's a mine rate. I'll take it. Getting a lot of feeders. A lot of feeders, okay. There's another craft speed. I'll take it. Mine rate, ship speed. No, I don't need any of those. Cargo ship speed. What are we at to now? That was it. Okay, that was everything. So I think we got like 1 or 2 that were actually kind of decent there. So let's put those. Anthony can stay. We're gonna make Anthony 25. Bad luck, but we did get enough to feed with. So Anthony can be 25. Etta can be 26. We did get a 5 star craft speed. I think we got 2 5 star craft speeds, didn't we? Yes. Those 2 can stay. 3 star needs to not stay. Let's do you at 28. John, you can hang out for a little bit. We'll do you at 27. Could always use more mind rate. We'll do 29. Let's do 30 for craft speed. Need 2 more. See, can you promote? No, but maybe here in a second. Yeah, we'll put you at 31. Hopefully we can promote you. Now, is there anything else that I care about? Mind rate. Mind rate. We'll do that. One of these guys needs to be in here for mind rate. 32. Did anything really go up there? No, because I didn't reassign everything. Okay, let's do this. We're going to go down the list here. Come on. No, wait, that was 1. Go back to 1. There we go. Okay, so now let's see. Crash speed went from 9.5 to 12.8. Okay, I'll check that. Mind rate went up by 1. Nothing else really changed here. Cargo, no, ship speed. Ship speed and cargo went down a little bit, but that is fine. I think that'll be fine. First time I've completed that mission all the way through. Okay, so that was all the 5 stars. Now let's see what we can do with the 3 stars, 4 stars, and promoting. Keep an eye out for mind rate. That's what we're looking for. Mind rate primary and whatever we get secondary. Okay, mind rate smell speed. Craft speed. Okay, those 2, don't feed them just yet. Oh, that was a 3-star. Okay. And let's work our way up. We want to go to 1-star, and we can only do 1 here, but that's fine. Two-star, here's where we're hoping we can get one with decent stats. Not you. That's going to be the only one we can do here. Okay, that's both terrible. Yeah, not a good luck on this. That's okay. Now here's where I would like to trade some stuff around. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. No, not yet. I have any 4-stars that I'm using that need to be upgraded first. Yes. Boom, 5-star craft speed. Let's get a 5-star mine rate. And then you can be replaced. I think we keep. What do we have? We have a mine rate, cargo, craft speed, 1 smelt speed that I'm using. Okay, so we can use this. Take you up just a bit. And then I want, so we're using 1 4-star non-mine rate as a all mine rate right there. I think we can get rid of him in place of that craft speed manager. Let's do that. Beautiful. I'm going to change that around real quick. 32. Yep, you can go. And then Maya will be our new 32. How did that change? Our mine rate is still up. Craft speed is way up, which is what I like to see. That's what I wanted. We got 14 craft speed when we started with 9.5. Alright. We've only got 2 4-stars that we're using. Now I can't get rid of these these 5-stars. They have the substats I'm looking for. We can upgrade the 4-stars here. Let's see what we can do with it. Craft speed or smell speed. We're definitely gonna do. Did I have any more 3-stars I was working on? Yes. I don't think that's gonna be enough. We're going to upgrade the craft speed first. I want more craft speed. You. Dang it. Not enough to promote our last one here. Unfortunate. Very close, but you know what? That's fine. 1 4-star. I had 8 slots to fill up, right? I had 8 slots to fill up. And ending it with only 1 4-star in all of those slots, I think that's a pretty good trade. Pull the 300 DM for a 3 to 4-star. Well, here's the thing. If I get just a 3-star, it does nothing. Or if I wait for 200 more DM, which I'm going to get here soon, I'm at least going to get another 4-star guaranteed. No, we're not going to pull that 300. We're going to wait. As soon as I get 500 DM, you know, maybe we get lucky and get it during the tournament. I don't know how, but maybe we do. Doesn't look like it, but I will, as soon as I get that extra 500 right there, I will, I'll upgrade. Alright, lastly, do I have any 5-stars that I can make into a 6? Ooh. Close. But not today. That's fine. If we look at the stats here, we made progress with this. So from 9 craft speed to 14, we went up a little bit of snow speed, a little bit of mine rate. The main thing was the craft speed. I think that was fine. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's see what the craft speed here is looking like. So our solar panels were sitting at 25 seconds. Where'd it go? Yeah. Solar panels were 25 seconds. Computers were 20 seconds. Holy crap. Just that little bit made that much of a difference. We went up by 5 craft speed. And we have already cut that down by almost half. That's going to be fun. Mine rate did go up with that, and our smell speed got touched. That's okay. So far, pretty happy with those upgrades. I was mainly looking for reducing the craft speed on some of these more annoying components. I wanted to reduce the craft speed down to half, and we're still not done. We still have 4,200 cells to use in the space station. I'm hoping to see the biggest boost from that. The managers was always going to be somewhat disappointing for this because I had to fill up these slots. But I'd say we did pretty good, all things considered. They're not perfect pulls, but getting 5 stars slotted in just for the secondaries, we can see that that made a pretty big difference. Give me just a minute. I need to go refresh the coffee. So far, so good. 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, wait. Whoa, look at that. We were down 300 dark matter, and we miraculously got that 200 remaining for one more pull. What luck. We've got two options here. We can get our last manager slot up to 5-star. Or if we get a feeder 5-star, we can get a 6-star manager. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's cruel. That's cruel. God, what do we do with that? You know what? We saw craft speed go up quite a bit. Mine rate didn't really get touched right there. And it's already pretty high, but it could definitely be higher. We can... God, that sucks. It's not a great pull, but like I'm never gonna keep it. It will be fed eventually. But for now, I got two options here. I can swap it with this 4-star, and we'll lose some smell speed that I don't care about. Or we can get ourselves a 6-star mine rate manager. What do we think? I'm gonna let y'all decide. We got a 6-star mine. Could also do a 6-star smell. I mean, our mine rate's not bad. We got 2 6s. I think we're going to achieve our goal this video. I've already got 2 6-star Minecraft. I don't need another one. I think we're going to achieve our goal with getting our craft speed down. I just wanted to get it down to roughly half of what it was, and we still haven't even done the space station. I think we're gonna do that. After getting craft speed down to a respectable level, you've got to go for mine rate after that. I think we go ahead. I think we promote. First 6-star mine rate. Yes. What do we think? Yeah. Got 2 yes. Let's pull the trigger. Boom. Huge. Okay. He's gonna be our new number 3. from 17 to 18. Okay. What's planet 1 looking like? 536. Alright, we're going to do the space station. There are 2 things I want to accomplish here. Maybe 3. I want to max out our manager nodes up here. With the manager pool we just did, the stats that we just allocated and got set up, this should give us huge bonuses. This should take us well over the edge of what we were hoping for. After that, I would like to get mine rate up to where Valor right here is going to be sitting at a crisp 1 mil per second. If that's even possible at this point. We're going to find out. We're going to do managers. We're going to do mine rate. And we're probably going to dump the rest into crafting 5 and smelting 5 just to top it off. We'll see where we're at. Alright, this has been a long time coming. If you haven't, make sure to like the stream. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. This is a pretty big moment. This has been, what has this been, 4 months? 3-4 months in the making? I'm excited. Can't wait to see what we get out of this. Alright, this is going to eat up most of it right here. Managers 2 is done. Managers 3 is done. Let's go take a look. Let's do this first. Oh my god. Oh my god. That alone bumped us up 300,000 on the mine rate. We were at 14 craft speed. Now we're at 18. Before we started this, solar panel was sitting at 25 seconds to craft. Okay, let's think. We've achieved our goal of getting craft speed cut in half. I need to get my mine rate up. Let's see what 1 level gets us. 890. Should be 2 more. We'll be at 1 million right there. Now 2 more. Okay. 1, 2 times 2.5. There it is. 1 million. You know what I need? You know what I need? I need to see this. This is actually going to be important to know. Still not bottlenecked. Okay, good. But I am going to be getting rid of those managers fairly soon. You know what? These are cheap. Those are very cheap. Let's do that. 0.006 seconds on copper, 2 seconds on these big guys. What's another one that I have to craft a lot of that is annoying? Probably the nav modules. And advanced computers too. Yeah, Calypso, we just made sure to alleviate it. Because right now, our managers are giving us the ship speed cargo we need, but we are going to need to get rid of the ship speed cargo managers. I've got way too many in here. These could be better. Times 1.12, it'll get up to a 1.8 by the end of it. Advanced computer, I think that was sitting at like 30. No, it would have been way more than that. It would have been like 40 seconds, wasn't it? I should have notated that. If this was at 25, this would have been at least 40 seconds. Let's see if we can get craft speed down a little bit more. This is actually fairly cheap. Let's take it to 1.5. Let's see what that does. It took us down 5 seconds on the advanced computer. Alloys, items, and credit bonus. Credits will come with a higher value galaxy. I'm not terribly concerned with extra credits right now. We saved 700,000 credits and it took 3 minutes to spend it all. And one level in these is not making as much as of a difference as I want to see. So I'm not too concerned with credits. Those will come with time. I want to round out the base stats of everything else first. Alloy and item value, I've already got the most efficient nodes maxed out here. Everything else, that's expensive. .5 craft speed. Man, I really want to see that maxed out. I want to see these 3 nodes maxed out first. Let's get smell speed up. Did that make much of a difference? I knocked it down a second. Smell speed's annoying. Man, we've taken down solar panels by more than half at this point. Rover scan time would be nice. It's going to take a minute to get there. I think we'll have enough at the end of this. Right now the craft speed's looking fine. If I need to come back to it later, I can. Mine rate 2 jumped up in cost pretty heavily. Okay, so If you didn't know, every section of the game is its own multiplier. Okay, the bonuses we get from our space station is a multiplier. The bonuses we get from the mothership room is a multiplier. And they work together. But every additional level within one mechanic of the game, one section, is additive instead of multiplicative. All that to say, we have not gotten any colonizing bonuses or asteroid and debris bonuses from the space station yet. So these should be a pretty massive boost to their value. I think we max these out first. We're going to do asteroid and debris 1. So 0.01 for 15. 0.01 for, what is that, like 8? Times 1.05 times 1.1. Good God, that's expensive. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to do 1 point here, 1 point here, max. And this stays at 20 the whole time. 1.15. Colony 2, 1.15. Alright, we're down to 800. Seven more levels. I think we can max out crafting 5. Let's go for it. Can never go wrong with more craft speed. Perfect. 1.8. What is advanced computer down to? 17 seconds. It was 24 just a second ago. Smelting's not that important, but I mean it is. It's annoying, and it's one of the things that my managers are definitely lacking on compared to everything else. I think we max it. I think we max smelt speed. Done. 200 left. $200. Honestly, I've done everything I wanted to. Manager bonus at the bottom. These manager bonuses, I mean, yeah, they're not going to be that much. What's it here? 150, 150. They're really not going to make an impact. Coming down here, the main thing I'd want to work on is the rover scan time. I think the only thing we didn't really see much of an increase from was the alloy and item. Ship speed and cargo are definitely going to be needed, but I mean, until I replace those managers. I think I'm fine for now. I think I will work my way up towards credits 2 and 3. I think we do that. So 1 point in alloy and item and 1 in marketing. That reminds me, did we even upgrade market here? No, we didn't. We completely skipped it. How did I miss that? Whoopsie. I'll upgrade that later. I think we do that. We do alloy and item 4, 1 point there, and 1 point in market 4. What do we think? You think leave for later if I bottleneck somewhere? It's not a bad idea. I mean, as it stands, my ship speed and cargo is fine. Let's see, if I take Balor here up to 41, still fine. Now I know on the VPS it's gonna affect it quite a bit. The question is, by how much? We did. What do these cost? 20 for 0.04. That's 5. That's a 5. That's 5 per 5 cells per 0.01 on either of these. We did just max this out. You know what? Yeah, we'll hold on to it. We're gonna do a tournament, and we are gonna see what the difference is going to be at the end when we get our VPS. I think that's a good idea. I appreciate y'all's input. If we get to the VPS and get it set up and we find out, yeah, we're not bottlenecking, then we will come back and put in alloy item 4 and market 4. At least we upgraded sales a little bit, so hopefully that helps with our value. Okay, we're gonna do a quick little challenge to an asteroid, but let's update my stats here. We did it, guys. That was the upgrades. I think we're about to see a pretty big difference in the tournament. Let's take him off. So without the manager, we went up from 42k per second to 140k per second. That's actually massive. We'll have to update the value later. Craft speed was crazy. I'm very happy with the craft speed results. That was the main thing I wanted. The beacon, yeah, nothing really. I've got all these up to 100. If anything, I'm gonna save what I have here to see if we, might go past our normal VPS this time. I'm gonna save what I have to see if I need to upgrade that. I might have to go back in the recording and see what the advanced computer was sitting at, but that should be a pretty substantial boost to how quick we can get through this. So for circuit, down to 1 second on circuits. Oh my god. It was 5 before, which is good, but it's still, that's awesome. We went from 10 seconds to 3 down on the lenses. We went from 15 seconds to 4 on lasers. 20 seconds on basic computers down to 6. Oh my, yeah, this is gonna be fun. And from solar panels, we had 25 seconds, and now we are at 8. I'm very happy with that. And our mine rate basically doubled. We doubled mine rate, more than halved our craft speed requirements. Let's take down our manager differences here. Ship speed 8.13, so we lost a ship speed manager, that's fine. Cargo went up. Which planet am I making VPS? I don't know, we'll see. Might do 54 again, might not. The manager pool was a little disappointing, but being able to promote smartly and get secondary stats and put 5 stars in these slots all the way down was honestly a blessing. We were using nothing, you know, a bunch of 3 stars after 24, and we managed to get 5 stars slotted in all the way up to 32. Well, except for one of them. That was really good. They're not perfect, they're not best in slot managers, but they are going to, that will do. Alright, we're gonna do a quick little challenge. These are the stats so far. We will fill in these other areas after the tournament. We're not going to see much of a difference on the item and alloy value. I messed that up a little bit. No, that was the market. The market's what I messed up. There wasn't a whole lot to do with this besides the mothership room, but maybe we get something out of it. Main thing is going to be the time needed and our galaxy value in the early game. So let's run a quick challenge. We're just going to go 10 minutes. Oh, I did not mean to go to 31 on those, but that's fine. Tay, this is Idle Planet Miner. It's a mobile game. Trying to see if I spot any major differences early. I do think that we're hitting 5 billion a little bit quicker. I gotta say, I do like the smelt speed changes. Typically by now, I would have been running out of copper just making copper wire, so that's nice. Typically, I have to get 13 upgraded and wait a few minutes or a few seconds to get up to 5 billion, and we're there already. Yeah, definitely noticing the smell speed kicking in here early, which is nice. Oh, whoops. Do I have? I do. And I think during the tournament, if I take these planets up to 41 mine rate, should notice a pretty good difference in value there as well. We're just gonna do 13 because that's what I did earlier, or 31, not 13. You do 51 on Balor? Yeah, that doesn't... The change to 41 was definitely noticeable. I don't know, maybe I will try 51. We'll see. See, normally I have to wait to upgrade 22 to 31. I'm not struggling there. Oh, first asteroid. Oh my god. That's not like massive, but that's like a 4 times increase from what I would normally get by that point. First of all, it would take me... Okay, we're still roughly around the same time. That's okay. We don't have all of our managers slotted. So yeah, I got a peak last time, but normally that asteroid right there would put me up to 2 trillion. That one put me up to 8, and we don't even have all the managers slotted in yet. We're gonna say that's a 10 trillion. For more than a 5x increase on a 10-minute galaxy. No, I respect that swag. I might try it myself. Just for better early asteroids. I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna let that just kind of run itself to 10 trillion, and then we're gonna start the tournament. Oh. Honestly, super happy with these upgrades. I can't believe we sat on all that for that long. Definitely not going to wait that long for the next one. We're gonna go back to just doing 5,000 dark matter. The next thing that we're gonna work on for the account, we need some 7-star managers. That's what we need. God, that was fun. 10 trillion under 10 minutes. Not bad. Okay. Let me go use the restroom and top off the coffee, and we'll do a tournament with all these upgrades. Tournament time. Oh, I'm excited. Alright, that officially ends the upgrade section of the stream. I want to thank everyone for joining in for that section. I know it took quite a bit of time, but very worthwhile. Let's move on to a tournament and see what we can do. And starting off with a good bracket. No one is too far ahead. Glad you enjoyed it, Weffler. Glad y'all got to be there with me and watch me ramble through how I make those decisions. I do need to go and fix the mine rate on these. Let's do this one first. Do 41, 31. Yeah, I thought about doing that, Martel. Probably should, but I mean, eventually it'll just kind of fix itself. It's alright. Yeah, definitely got 5 billion faster this time. Definitely noticed a difference early on here. It's not like massive, but it's a difference. We're not doing hammers? I need hammers, okay. Hey, Bad, everything's good. We just got done with the upgrade section. Doing a tournament now. Oh, jeez. This is unfortunate. The coffee is calling my name. I'm gonna have to go here in just a second. Let me get these set up and then be right back. Whew, sorry guys, that one did not expect that to hit like it did. Alright, where are we at? Well, thankfully, our upgrades made it to where I didn't even have to play the game. Look at that. Alright, definitely need more of these. Good night. I knew I was gone for a second, but that's awesome. Look at that. 1 million mine rate. Love to see it. Now, I mean, technically, that's not really 1 million. I don't know. Might pump some more mine rate too in the space station here in a second. Alright, we are flying through. The smelt speed, okay, honestly, I was kind of hesitant about it, but the smelt speed upgrade, I like that. It's nice. Yeah, we can afford level 41 here. And there. Almost there. Okay. How are we looking here? Oh my god, the craft speed. Normally I'm still working on solar panels by now. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good. Honestly, we can do away with you for a second. Let's get going on batteries. Yeah, this feels a lot better. I can't believe I was sitting on all those resources for that long. I could have been playing the game. Getting into bottom of the barrel there. That's all right. Such a difference. Normally I'm waiting for another asteroid at this point to get 28 to level 31. Okay, y'all are good for a second. We need some iridium. Let's get my copper back up and my silver. Do a little bit of iridium here and then gold. How's my aluminum? It's looking fine. Alright, so here's where I need to start going back through, updating the managers. One second circuit. Man, that feels good. Okay. I still need a few more batteries here. Honestly, we need to get these, what are they called? The solar panels done. So we'll start working on that. Everything's looking good. I think we've got enough. We can do palladium, let's get our osmium. Good night. This is looking good. No, did not want to do that. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. Haven't boosted yet, honestly. I'm trying to find a moment to breathe and do that. Everything's going so quick. Can't complain. We'll just throw you on for now. Not that you're going to stay there, but I need to fill that slot. Should have an asteroid coming up soon. Copper's good. Let's start working on our iridium and rhodium. 1.58 million there. God. Oh, that's huge. Just a regular asteroid at this level, 200 trillion. I haven't boosted yet. Here, definitely gonna need some osmium. We can do that now. About to get our first leader. God, a hollow asteroid miner. Haven't boosted. 23 minutes. That's not bad. I couldn't imagine trying to manage this with a boost. Not on the computer. Maybe with my thumbs. Okay, yeah, we're good on solar panels. I need some hammers and nails. Look at that copper wire. Look at it trying to keep up. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's insane. House tournament. Anyone? No one's taken over yet. Looks like I got a pretty easy bracket. Usually there's at least one person around the queues by now. I'll take it. Let's throw a... no, I don't want a planet boost. We'll see what the next asteroid gives us. I mean, it could give us more with the planet boost, but let's see. What are you at right now? 300? No, that's 250. No, we'll let it sit. No boost. I don't want to boost. I want to see what we can do without it. we're going to say we're good there. Glass, lens, laser. Actually, we should be fine. We'll do laser torch, thermal scanner. Ooh, I need 2 more computers. I can do that real quick. I don't think we've hit another asteroid yet. Next one should be pretty huge. First manager, first leader, I should say. We'll throw you here. Didn't even really see what kind of difference that made. Doesn't matter. It made something of a difference. What was that, 29? Not bottlenecked yet. Alright. Next asteroid should give us Planet 40 with no boost. I needed to get these started on, let's see, what is it, 9? Yeah. Background skins would be fun. That's not a bad suggestion. Any minute now. Where's my asteroid? There it is. Okay, yeah, for, what's it, that was like 300 trillion. Alright, 30 minutes, no boost, and we have planet 40. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and planet boost 40. Five seconds on a laser torch is crazy work. God, that feels good. Up to 3 million on planet 16. Let's go to, do I have one that is a 31? We can, right here. 1.8 million. That's not bad. God, so if I get a pink asteroid around this time, I was hitting like 70 trillion earlier. I'll probably be up in the queues with a pink asteroid earlier on. Tempted to use a boost here. Let's try and finish off the laser torches. I think we're good on that. We need some more copper wire for sure. You we can hold off on. What are other alloys? Bronze bar looking low. Silicon could use some work, but for now that's fine. Bronze bar does need work. Alright, 52, that's enough for the 25, yeah, 25 plasmas. Let's try and get like 30 or 40 plasma torches. Alright, now we're saving up for more crafters. Trying to get to the same time debris scan without using boosts. That's the goal here. Okay, good on plasma torches. Yes. Yes. Let's just finish them real quick. Shouldn't take too long. I do need some radio towers actually. Oh, actually, we need satellite dish. Minutes so far. This is looking pretty good with no boost. Okay, a few more of these, and then we need advanced computers. We're just going to try and speed run the debris scanner with no boost. Gonna need silver. In a second. Let's get our collider. Well, we need nuclear reactor, collider. 18 seconds, okay. Okay. 19-second gravity chamber. Good night. I think we're about to do it. Like, this is about to get crazy. You those going this woo, more energy cells. Okay, and some hollow bolts. How we looking here? We can get, yeah, we can do one of those. Why not? Already have enough advanced computers for the first gravity chamber. Okay, that's good. I need my osmium back. That's good. Definitely need more of those here in a second. Alright, that'll be good there. Get our collider real quick. How we looking here? Still rank 1. Alright, yeah, pretty easy bracket. So, nothing to compare to here. We're mainly comparing to our past tournaments for ourselves. And so far, I'm seeing a big difference. No boost yet. If I get 1 hour debris scanner with no boost, I'm... like, we're done. We beat the game. I think we're about to. Yeah. Like, This is gonna take no time at all. Oh my god. Huge asteroids. We are not short on cash. We are crafting and smelting like never before. We're chilling. Thank you, Smoke. We did. We hit the main goal. We hit Debris Scanner with no boost in the same time, if not less, than when we were using 3 production boosts to get there. Crazy work. Which means next tournament, when I take off the restraints and use my boosts, like we're gone. Can we say with boost? I don't know, because honestly, managing all of this early on, I'm definitely going to lose some time on a boost and lose track of something. It's not going to be the most efficient boost early on with as much as there is to keep track of. But maybe 30 minutes. Ooh, silver is coming low. It's alright. We'll get some silver real quick. Right there. Look at that. Oh, this is nasty. Okay, first grav chamber. Did it go up in price that much? Not really. I think it was like 2.2, so didn't really go up all that much. That's okay. "45 minutes with no boost." I think next we do a proper challenge video. Treat it as if we're setting up a galaxy tournament and see just how far we can get in a challenge. Alright, for the first debris scan, we are going to planet boost 40. Let's see what we get. 46 minutes. Give me the nav modules. Ooh, okay. Alright, thermal scanner. 150k at this point. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Yeah, we're gonna say 45 minutes, no boosts. There was even 5 or 10 minutes I was gone there. Guys, we did it. We beat the game. get our two debris scanner, two gravity chambers done right here, and then we're going to move on to, oh wow, we're out of aluminum, getting our subspace relay. This can be faster. Like we're still not done. We still have not even one 7-star manager. That'll be the next thing. I did, yeah, no. I was away from the keyboard for a little bit. Wasn't the most efficient I could have been. Alright, one more grav chamber. And then, I mean, not a whole lot else to do besides solidify our lead. I think we can put you down for a second to get our silicon back up. We can say that, but after today, we're definitely going to be boosting in tournaments. I think we're finally going to be able to keep up with those guys that, well, they're around where I'm at right now. After about 30 minutes, they're already in the queues and working on their VPS. I think we're there. I think we are one of those people you hate to see, and that's the goal, is to be someone that other people hate. Alright, that's the last grav chamber. What do we need now? We need a lot. Let me top up my copper wire real quick. Because we definitely need some more circuits. We'll just get a quick 5K right here. Good night. $4,000 copper circuits or copper wires in what, 5 seconds? Smell speed can't keep up. Oh, that's wild. Okay, done with that. Alright, circuit. We need lenses, lasers. You know what, let's do both. 2 lenses, 2 lasers. I'm probably going to boost this one. Let me make sure that I've got everything I need. $7K gold. Nah, Smoke. Come join the tournament. Be a good time. Okay. I really need to get my basic alloys back in order. Yeah, we'll do that for a second. I still, honestly, I still don't even want to boost. Like, I just don't. What do I need here? Satellite dish. Man, thank you all for the support. You have no idea what it means. I wouldn't have made it this far in the game without y'all. And it has been such a good time hanging out with you on these streams. I appreciate it. Okay, we need to do some upgrading. Okay, we don't have quite enough to start working on that. We will here in a second. Just make sure our managers are situated. Okay, can't do that. We can bump you up a little bit. Then you. No. Can do that. God, look at that burn rate. 1.4 million a second. I kind of want to bump it up a little bit more, but we're going to see what the VPS says. 3 million with the leader manager. What are the stats looking like now? Let's see. With our project tree where it's at, from 18 to 26, 12 to 15, 23 to 27. That's not bad. Get that out of there. Get back over here. Second leader? No, second leader's gonna come later. I need robots for that. And honestly, we could probably make the robots this time instead of waiting for them. Oh yeah, we got thermal scanners that time, so we can just do straight up nav modules here. I kind of still don't even want to boost. Like, what's the point? But just for grins and giggles, bronze bar. Only thing we need here is bronze bar. So let's make sure. Let's get all of our basic alloys out of the way. And yeah, let's run a production boost. Why not? Is that the asteroid giving us a couple Q right there? I think it was. That's not bad. I can get 42 now. Honestly, probably should have waited. I need more crafting and smelting slots. That's okay. 1 minute in the boost and we're almost done with our nav modules. Appreciate that, swag. Yeah, getting your alloys out of the way early, the basic ones, really does help out when you get to this point and you start needing all the big boys. Boop. And there we go. Quick little 400Q, like it's nothing. We're gonna sell one of those. And what is our subspace relay looking like? We did boost a little bit, so we were sitting at 79Q on the subspace relay, and now we're at 88Q, which is not much, but it's not nothing. Oh my god, it's just too good. No, laser, and now I need to start working on basic computers. Honestly, we need more circuits, which I've got plenty of. And solar panels. Good night. 250Q for that. We'll have to wait. I'll be right back. Alright, where did that get us? Sitting pretty comfy on basic alloy. We have enough solar panels for one subspace relay. Oh my god. Alright. Honestly, we're fine on circuits and copper, but no, we'll see. I still need lenses. I need advanced computers. We need. I think I need a couple batteries. No, we're good on batteries actually. Whatever. Takes a couple seconds to make one. I'll make one. Okay, advanced computers, telescopes. That's what I was needing. Telescope, satellite dishes. What else do I need? I guess space probe after that. Okay, so those are good. Let's get our steel bars, iridium, platinum, palladium. Actually, bronze is good. We're just gonna go straight to titanium, osmium, palladium. We will need some more rhodium for the script. And that's why we get all of our basic alloys out of the way. We're doing nails and hammers for... Where are my hammers at? Where motors, that's what I need. Where do you find the global modifier in the managers tab? Under actions and stats. You got it, bud. Normally we'd be hitting our debris scanner by now. This is... I just can't get over how much of an increase that made. The debris scanner only gives you items up to the second to last recipe. So I've unlocked up to subspace relay. My debris scanner has the ability to give me all the way up to a fusion reactor. It will not give you the last recipe you unlock. So no, you can't get ATs from it. $15K more credits. What you doing with all them credits, bud? Hey, quick question for you guys. Have y'all gotten any ads during this stream? Not that I'm gonna start throwing them at you if you haven't. I'm just curious how the ads work during the stream. No? Okay. That's how I feel. Loot another level in the rooms. Like, it doesn't help that much. It is something, but that's why I haven't gone for the credits in the space station. Just cause, like, yeah, I'm definitely going to keep upgrading this, but I'm not, like, prioritizing it. No ads, only in videos. Okay. Well, is what it is. I have it set to automatic, so I'm not sure if it's just a pre-roll thing. Maybe it's just after the live stream's done. If anyone goes back and watches the recording, it'll throw ads in there. Maybe it's just not live, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Just wondering. Alright, do I need any more motors? I don't think so. Let's see. Nothing there. Need Interton. I'll take that. Interton and motors for that. I think I needed. So that's 2, 4. I do. I need 4 more. Okay. And now we need. Interton Quadium. That's a good point. You know, 2K thermals is 2K thermals. Can't be mad at that. Okay, that should be our first subspace relay. Well, I guess in a minute, once we get that done. We can do that right now. Okay. Gonna hang out for a second. I need 4 more motors. That's gonna be 320 hammers at least. That's if we don't get lucky. Do we have the credit perk? I didn't notice it. I guess we did. Okay. I sold my Galaxy this morning from the last tournament, and it was worth 25,000 credits, so another 50, which isn't bad. And they should have put us. Dang, we still haven't hit 2 million here. That's okay. I'm not that worried about it. We're getting to the point where the asteroids don't matter towards the GV anymore. That's okay. Definitely noticed a difference going through the galaxy. Okay, now that we have the market stuff done, we need to see if we get lucky here. And we don't. Unfortunately, the upgrades took a little too long, so we missed out on the opportunity to get a double chance there. That's okay. Let's see. For 1 hour in the galaxy, making 6,000 credits, that's not bad. I definitely, look, seeing what we did with just 10 minutes, basically just doing one asteroid, getting up to what, 10 trillion? Yeah, we could definitely farm some credits if we wanted to. Maybe if I get bored one day, we'll just do that. I have a lot of time. We could definitely use more advanced computers and telescopes. As soon as we get our first subspace relay and unlock these planets, we'll probably do another production boost time warp. See, like, I get that, and because, you know, you'd make this amount of credits in 6 or 7 minutes. The thing is, I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit here and hit the same 13 planets and sell the galaxy and set the managers up and all that all over again. Doing it on the phone, definitely a lot easier with the thumbs. I don't know, that just does not sound fun to me. I am no longer at the point where I care about credits and selling the galaxies like that. I get it though. And to each their own. Alright, first subspace relay is done. Let's get another crafter opened. How are we looking here? Honestly, I'm not even sure what I want to go for. We can do... There we go. That's what I need, circuits. I definitely want to finish off the telescopes. Let's do circuits, house guard glass. Glass is fine. Let's do circuits and solar panels. That'll round off our smelters. It's a mindset to farm. I feel like it's adding to my room build-up when I farm credits, but I understand why some don't do it regularly. Yeah, I don't know. I've hit the point in this game, like, you know, I play 2 or 3 other games all the time on the phone. And so I hit the point where I'm no longer grinding out that hard for this one. I'd like to use the time that I have after these streams to work on the other games. That's good. Let's get our script. Well, I've got a PlayStation. Right now I'm working on Stellar Blade. I finished Expedition 33 not too long ago. That was good. Stellar Blade seems to be a pretty fun time. Honestly, pretty easy compared to the Souls games, but still fun. On phone, I've got Cifi, C-I-F-I. I've been playing that for a while, still working on it. And then Forge Master, still playing that one. And I'm waiting for the developer of Cifi is making a new game, Chad's Galactic Mining Empire. I will be playing that and making videos on it as soon as it comes out, because that developer knows how to make an incremental game. Ooh, we ran out of steel. Okay. Let's get some more going then. Good there. Telescopes. Enough of that. Oh, guys, this just feels too good. Okay. So now we have up to 52. How do we want to do this? We can definitely, I mean, we can afford, what's the tournament look like? We got time. We can afford to sit on this for a minute and get up to 54. Or do we try going for the advanced teleporter and going up another level? It is. It's a very easy bracket, which is why I'm chilling. I think we can go for the advanced teleporter, honestly. But in order to do that, we would have to at least get to 55, which would give us the Viterium, and we could upgrade it to Xynium. Unfortunately, it just means it would take like 10, maybe 15 subspace relays, but we could do it. I think we do. So let's go back through our basic items here. Good on copper. Silica and aluminum are fine for a second. Gold is okay. Silver's kind of low. If anything, I need silver and silica. So let's do that. Silicon, silver. We can keep steel and iridium going for a second. Titanium. I don't need that much of it. We do need palladium and platinum. Might just work on quadium there. I don't think I need much osmium for anything. Alright. I kind of want to just do a time warp here. We'll do a production boost on the other stuff. Let's move our managers around real quick. Ooh. Bottlenecked us there. Okay. Starting to get to the point where the planets are so far away that we will bottleneck with the leader. Alright, let's planet boost 52. And let's just hit a time warp, see what happens. I ran out of lenses, that's what happened. That's fine. 1K solar panels, 1K computers. Okay, so we're good there. Yeah, we got another debris. I didn't check to see what it was. So far we got 183 colliders. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so now that that's done, we need advanced computers. 600 of those isn't bad. 1K solar panels. Let's see, it's 280 for one subspace relay, so that would be roughly 5. 4, it'd be 4. Okay. What do these look like? 4K of that, 2K. Everything's still kind of looking good here. Right out of osmium, that's all right. We can get some more real quick. Honestly, don't even know if I need that much more. Let's run a production boost. Might get O in the first day of the tournament. I mean, maybe. Let's see what we can do. Really go for a pink asteroid right about now. Okay, 30 of those should be good for a second. Should have ourselves another couple subspace relays here in a second. Lord. Like I'm afraid to set this up for a production boost time warp because I'm definitely gonna mess something up. But I don't need it. I just don't need it. This is good enough. That's what we need. Forgot to see what this was worth. Okay, so 40S? What was it before? It was 35. Okay. I was going to say, that's a huge difference from what I remember. 40S isn't bad. Do we have these unlocked? No, we don't. Now we do. Wind turbine and Aether. We can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, there's 54. I need 360. 455. Could we do it a different way? I could do... Yeah, we could do it that way. I could do, Alchemy 2 on 54 to get the Xynium. Yeah, I don't mind that actually. And Alchemy 1 here to get the Vitarium. I don't hate that idea. Let's try it. And then we'll do Alchemy 3 on the next planet. So Alchemy 1 here to the Vitarium. Alchemy 2 for Xynium. Beautiful. Alright, and so with that, we now have the ability to make an advanced teleporter. First off, what do I need here? Aether. I don't think there's anything else I really care that much about right now. Okay, so first thing we need is 4,000 nav modules. What I did with the alchemy, I used Alchemy 1 on 53 to change the Aether to Vitarium. We are still getting Aether from 52, so that's fine. And then I used Alchemy 2 on 54 to get the Xynium that we need for the advanced teleporter. Alchemy 2 will change Aether from Aether to Xynium. And then we'll do Alchemy 3 on the next single ore planet, which should be 57. And I'm not sure what that's going to give me, but it should be nice. Okay, so we need 4,000 nav modules. Let's see, do I have enough? I do. Let's get our 2 subspace relays real quick. I almost have enough. $57 is Deuterium. Okay. That's not bad. So we were doing Qualium before. Deuterium. That should be a pretty sizable jump. I know it's all about base value, so let's see. 600 billion versus 160. Yeah, that should be real nice for debris scans. We haven't done much upgrading, but we are still just in the phase of getting set up here. Okay. Glass. Honestly, should be fine on glass, but we'll keep it going. We need 2 lenses because we will run out for sure. Laser torch, nav module. What else do we need? Teleporter. So we'll need more graph chambers, which means we will need more plasma torch and advanced computer, which means more computer. Okay, I think this will be good for a minute. How do you have events? You talking about the Santa Slay event? If you don't have it, then you haven't sold your galaxies enough. After 3 or 4 galaxy sales, then it'll just pop up. If you're talking about this thing, this is different for everybody. Depends on when you started the game. I think it's on a 4-week rotation. So we're doing glass, which means we need silica. That's good there. Silver should be fine. You got it, bud. Silver, gold. Bronze bar. Also need titanium and osmium for this. Okay. Am I missing anything? Iridium, but that's gonna be okay. Yeah, we'll run that. I don't think I missed anything there. I hope not. Let's planet boost 54. Production boost. Time warp. Okay, now we can start getting some iridium. There we go. As usual, we run out of iron. Good there. 4K nav modules, perfect. 3K computers, we can start working some more on that. think we did it. I think we got our first AT. Took roughly the same amount of time as it normally does, hour and a half. But we're also trying to plan for other stuff and get used to this new setup here. Getting there. I think we're good on computers. We're just gonna go ahead and do advanced. We're just gonna speed run this. Aether, which is rhodium, which is script. Okay. Can I get a double? No. No, I can't. Can I get another one of these? With 40? We can do that. Alright, sorry for being a little bland here. Just trying to get... We're doing a new Galaxy setup. I need to figure out what I'm doing. I might need 2 of these. I hope not. Oh, well, even if I do, there we go. I just got 2 of them. All right. Beautiful. Alright, 80S. How's that looking here? It's looking like not even a contest. Let's get that. So it should be, we have 900, should be this one. Yeah, 57. Neota. Haven't messed with it. I'll go ahead and unlock that just because, and I need to go run the restroom real quick, and we'll set up BPS and call it a day. Be right back. Alright, first thing we do is reset our managers. Honestly, I kind of want to put my leader back on 1 right here. 15 to 19, I mean... Actually, maybe we do this. Maybe we elect you. And stick you... Yeah, 14 mine rate. That might be the better call, actually. No, maybe not. I don't know. What do we do? I mean, I'll get a second leader to put there. I don't know. We'll mess with it. Let's do the rest of the leaders. Managers. We're gonna work our way up instead of down. Messed that up. Let's go back up here. What am I missing? Oh, this guy. There we go. Alright, so moment of truth. How bad does the quality mess me up here? So yeah, 54. I think I was getting like just a regular ×2 on the colonies last time. Oh, I should probably also alchemy 3. 57. Luterium. What is that giving me right now? 28 trillion a second. Not shabby. Okay. Times 2.3. Okay. It's not bad. Yeah, I was getting a ×4 with advanced terraforming, so that should give me a ×5 now. I'm losing my voice. I've been doing this a little too long today. It's alright. This was a good stream. If you made it this far, or you're just joining in and have not subscribed, please make sure you do so. We'll keep the streams coming for this game every weekend and make content for it as we can. We've got more games coming up soon. Boom, ×5. Now let's give it some upgrades. Oh, good night. Okay, quite a bit of a difference there, but already up to 1 million. It's not bad. Yeah, we might need more ship speed and cargo, actually. Let's do that, and let's head back to our space station. we're gonna do two levels of each of those. What does that do for us? Still not enough. These are still the same cost per 0.01 increase. Do two levels of those and see what it gives us. Okay, alright, we evened out. Not bad. I think we leave it there. I will upgrade it more as the value goes up. For 1.69Q, is it going to make that much of a difference? On the debris scans, I'm sure it will. I think that's going to be alright. This is good. I think now the question becomes like 3.9 million versus, if we just make him a leader, 1.7 million. So yeah, if we lose half of the mine rate, I think we'll keep it there for now. Once we get another leader, which is what I'm going to start working on now, we will make him Planet 1 leader. I think that's going to be the plan. Accumulator, yeah, we can start working on that. Awesome. We can do all of the crafters. God, man, this feels so good. I am very happy with the results from today. I don't think I could have asked for a better upgrade session. Maybe better manager pools, but take what you can take. $1.5 million a second. Yeah, very happy with the results from today. I'm going to finish upgrading these and then we're going to call it. I'll go start working on editing the video to release a condensed version of the upgrades. Before I head out, does anyone have any questions, comments, or anything? Again, I want to thank everyone for hanging out. These are always so much fun. And today was especially a good one. Swag, appreciate you. Good luck in your tournament. I want to see real quick. Let's run a time warp and just see what our debris scan is going to look like. 192 million glass. That's pretty good. I'll take that. With a time warp, we'll probably get our robots done. Actually, let's do that. One time warp. What do we get? 62 billion circuits. I'm not sure what it would have been before, but I am not going to complain. There is our second manager. We'll throw him on 1 for extra mine rate, and let's make sure we don't bottleneck that. which we do. Good night. I wonder if the space station will help. Do 2 more in these. Wow, that still didn't fix it. A couple more upgrades will do it. Okay, so we have a goal for the next space station video. That's going to be getting our ship speed and cargo done. Because I do not want to be... That's even using these managers, ship speed and cargo. And I do not want to hang out and use these for too much longer. So, we've got our homework. Let's make sure 54 is good. Looks like it. Go ahead and do that. And now we need bacterium and ether. Okay. Alright. That's going to do it, guys. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you missed the upgrade section of the video, I'm going to go work on editing it now. That way you can watch it. And stay tuned for next week when we run another tournament. We'll be using boosts next week, so it should be just a little bit more fun. Ship and cargo. God, that's crazy. I don't want to do that. I want better stuff. Maybe you need to, though. I guess you need to. All right. Appreciate y'all. Have a great day.